What up my freaks, Virminous Insight here with part 3 of my Total Warhammer 2 modded Imrik campaign. So as we saw last time, we have destroyed the nest of Clan Rictus that was hiding over here in the Wolflands in Crookback Mountain and Mount Silverspear, which I believe is the original Clan Rictus. Tretch being out close to Nagarond is him being far away from his homelands. Now that these guys are dead, I think we're going to go after more Skaven, because I have Skaven PTSD and I just can't deal with them, and I want them all dead. There are, of course, various other options that we could do, but I think it'll be the best in the long run. Now, thank you guys for the comments with regards to this little quest marker here. Apparently it doesn't initiate a battle immediately. I was actually trying to choose whether we go for the marker and fight and get very badly hurt, or whether we proceed to Crookback Mountain to defend against the inevitable rebellion, which is going to happen next turn. But fortunately, since we don't have to fight this, we can do both. So let's proceed here for a second, then we'll go there, we'll deal with the rebellion. And hello. Alrighty, so I take it everybody said that you want to challenge the dragon. Will earn its service in your army and all other rewards. The herald will not be encountered again, but the dragon can repeatedly be brought to battle until defeated. Lovely. So we don't need to do that right away, but we are going to read this. A dragon's herald approached. After inadvertently wandering into a nearby sandstorm. Really? Sandstorm here? You encounter an Ushabti, a giant animated statue carved into the likeness of a strange god of long-forgotten desert peoples. Really? Long-forgotten? They're right there. Okay, it is an understandably intimidating sight, but as you reach for your weapon, it tells you in a booming, otherworldly voice that it means you no harm. The stone-carved being tells you that it is the Herald of Gordonar, a legendary sun dragon of great power. Known to surround itself with undead, desert stragglers, it controls and other mystical creatures of the world's desert realms. Such a powerful dragon is worth reaching out to, but what message would you have to have the Herald send back to its dragon master? Oh, wait. So, wait, challenging the dragon, I believe it's supposed to give you all the other rewards, right? In battle will earn its service in your and all the other rewards, so I take it you get all of these at the same time. A Drake's Accord, this dragon increases your influence in return for tribute. You will later encounter this dragon. Okay, obviously not that one. I take it you just get the influence. Gordonar's Fury. It's only for 10 turns. It's not all that great. I mean, it's nice to get the free flammable contact effect all over the place, but yeah, I guess we do really want the Blood of Caledor, but we get that anyway, so we don't really care about that. So yeah, challenge the dragon.
Tame the untamable. A mighty dragon awaits you in battle, my lord. You know very well that it is no small feat to defeat a dragon, but doing so will bring recompense, not least its loyalty and service in your army.
Ooh, now that's a cool little artifact or item. It's got 18 seconds of imbuing magical fire damage to everyone all over the place, in combination with the Fire Mage and Kindle Flame and all the other fire stuff. That seems really lovely. What are the enemy forces? Oh, wow, okay, we can't fight that yet. Okay, we got War Sphinxes, Tomb Scorpion, a freaking Hyro Titan, a couple of Arcane Phoenixes, which are probably actually the most threatening things on this little roster here. But damn, we're gonna need, yeah, we're gonna need something else to fight that. I take it this thing doesn't go away for a while. We're gonna need some more Dragon Princes to deal with all this. Fortunately, we'll be able to build them relatively soon. Now that we've approached the marker, we are gonna go all the way over here to Crookback Mountain, like so. It'll cost us an extra couple turns, unfortunately, but this place can't defend itself until it gets the, does it have growth? It does not have growth. You know what? Switch to growth for a couple turns. We need this to rank 2, like so. Yeah. Alrighty, and unassigned skill points, we're obviously not going to be doing anything with that because we are saving Imrik's points to get the good stuff. Imminent Rebellion we already know, and I guess we can end this turn. Let's hope that Eshin doesn't destroy this stuff and declares war on us and takes Darkhold before we're back there, because it's going to take a few more turns. Alright, let's end the turn. And let's see, there's the Rebellion. Will it attack immediately, or will that not be enough? If it doesn't attack immediately, we're just gonna destroy it immediately because we have to move. Otherwise, I would wait for it to get bigger and farm it. Okay, and it doesn't look like it. A rebellion, and we're just gonna quickly auto-resolve this. Some buildings damaged, unfortunately. There we go. Undamage yourselves, please, and destroy the rebellion. Go. They shouldn't run because it's a rebellion. Oh, damn, if only we could capture these goblin rock lobbers. Auto-resolve that. We obviously don't need to fight this. Let us... Let's see, a bunch of free XP. I don't care about the replenishment. The treasury, I mean, I love the money, but it's not enough to be worthwhile. Just get the XP, try to level up our army. We need it to be, ooh, wow, a talisman of preservation right off the bat. Very nice, Imrik. I really appreciate that one. Alrighty, and I guess we're just gonna move. Oh, it's going to take a long time to get to Eshin. Go, 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 Imrik. Let's see, you're still level 9, but your fire mage, Michaela, has leveled up, although we do want to replace her eventually, but she does have Arcane Conduit. And with that, we can end yet another turn. Do we want to destroy this? No. Oh, Public Order is falling here as well. What the hell is going on here? Just from taxes and corruption, eh? Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter. The Fortress of Varog, or Vorag rather, can defend itself. So the Public Order isn't a huge deal, although it does hurt our tax rate, which hurts us, oh, and it hurts the growth as well. Ouch. Well, that's unfortunate, but there's not too much we can do about it. I'm actually kind of tempted to switch off of growth. Oh, right, but there's nothing that really gives us money. So it doesn't help. We could switch into Public Order, but it wouldn't solve the situation either, so I guess we just end the turn. Lots of quick end turns. Yeah, the economy is definitely the hardest part so far. And Crookback Man, you're going to rebel again soon. Hopefully by then you'll be level 2, though. And then you can defend yourself. I mean, I suppose we could build a temporary lord there if we need to. Looks like these dwarfs are hanging out here, which I don't particularly like either. But once again, not too much we can do about that one. Alrighty, how close are we to this? Not all that close. I would really prefer not to have to fight the battle for that again. Don't you do it, Caracas. We'll keep fighting the orcs over there. Don't bother us. We're in our own little area. We're in timeout. Alright, let's end the turn. Let's keep going. Yeah, I gotta hate these turns where you don't achieve anything in the early game. You gotta be as aggressive as possible, as it'll make the rest of the campaign a lot easier. Faction encountered, Lamian Sisterhood, they have trespassed. Oh, don't tell me they're gonna attack us now. They're gonna attack Mount Silverspear, I'm almost sure of it. Damn. Do we make a temporary lord here? Will that even be enough? There's gonna be 10 units here, there's gonna be 6 units here. I fear, I mean, a lot of these are basic skeletons. You had to be here, didn't you? How much does this cost? 2,000 for a single watchtower. Damn, our econ. We might have to sack some of the territories belonging to the Skaven. Can they reach us in a single turn? No, they can't. Alright, just build that. We'll have to delete that later anyway, once we destroy all this stuff. Oh, although, since we'll be fighting the dwarfs and they can jump over here, we'll probably need walls in every single damn settlement. And I did want to go up and fight here. It's just that it's just that Clan Eshin is more important. I'd rather get rid of the rats first, as I've already noted. You know what? I think I want to get rid of this plaza and replace it by, replace it with an elven artisan. But in a bit. We'll build an elven artisan in the Darkhold next, just for more cash. And I guess we won't be upgrading that. I really love the construction cost reduction because it'll help buff up this province quicker. Oh, you know what we'll do? We'll switch you to rebuild Lost Splendor first, because this won't complete by the time you get here anyway, because you'll be able to attack in 2 turns. So there's no way it'll be completed. So we might as well switch to cost reduction anyway. Okie dokie, unassigned skill points and yet another end turn. We will finish a tech research, but we don't have any Lothern Seaguard. I moved Imrik, right? This is the max of his movement. I hope that, hope I didn't forget. That'll be really annoying, because we can't afford to waste movement points. And how about the red... The red cloud is still alive somehow. What the hell? What is Eshin doing out there? Are they losing armies? We're gonna trespass in red cloud, that's just fine. I take it we can't go into a raiding stance anyway. Now, Michaela, can you move further? Not really. Maybe we'll try to move you afterwards. I'd like her to discover what's going on in the Eshin territory before we go. Oh, and she did level up again while we've just been standing here. So let's go for a Flame Storm because we are going to be using that on the rats a lot. But will we be using it more than the Burning Head? Yeah, probably still more. It just wrecks face after all. And you have not, unfortunately, leveled up. That's okay. Unassigned skill points remain. Research. Let's switch to... I guess speed is actually something. We don't have any Illyrian Reavers. Oh, I guess we might as well get the Spear Wall and the Trumpeters upgrade both. Yeah, alright. Let's get those. And... what are you doing? Why are you standing there? I don't like it. It's making me uncomfortable. Let's get this watchtower. There we go, that's much cheaper. Whereas in Mount... oh, whoops. Mount Silver Spear, not Mount Grey Hag. That's the wrong mount. You... can get you for very cheap. Or we could get the Plaza for a wee bit of public order and stave off the enemy attack. You know what, let's do that for now. It's something. And Elven Artisan's so expensive. Ugh. Only 50 gold. What about you? We can build this for 910. You know what, switch out of growth just to reduce the cash. Man, we're hurting for cash. I'm almost tempted to see if we can't get an agreement with another faction going. Let's see, does anybody like us? No, everybody despises us. Including Caledor itself, despite the non-aggression pact. Well, we're gonna confed you, you bastards. Alrighty. 2 more turns until we can hit Eshin. Let's go. And oh, look, Pigbarter has a full stack out there. Interesting. Watch them turn on us. Confederation between Barak Var and Karazakarak. Well, that's annoying because now we can't try to take Barak Var. And what are you doing? Wait. Wait. We can capitalize on this. If they're going for Eshin, we can let them strike at them. Okay, wait. You go into ambush. Just stay here. If they're gonna attack Eshin, they might destroy each other's armies, and then we'll be able to destroy them off the back of that. Yes, do it. Hopefully the AI doesn't notice. In fact, wait, move into Eshin territory. Just in case. Just so that the AI doesn't think, oh, look, the, in fact, wait, I want you a little bit further away. I don't actually want you to be close enough to get discovered. Wait. In fact, move closer to Eshin territories. What's the percentage you need to be in 25? Yes. Alrighty. I'm feeling real sneaky. Alrighty. Oh, hello. What do we have here? We're not at war with either one yet. Yeah, let these armies collide right here. If that occurs, that'll be ideal for us. Then we can destroy the remnants in the field and then go straight for Flayed Rock. This isn't gonna work, is it? I feel like this is gonna end horribly. And are you still standing there? What is wrong with you? What are you doing? Why are you like this? Okay, public order -6. Oh damn, we're gonna have to make a temporary lord in Crookback Mountain just to defend, aren't we? Okay, Darkhold, you are going to build yourself a Elven Craftsman. There we go, and then you are going to switch to growth. No, you know what? Stay in this. You're gonna upgrade that Elven Craftsman right after. Not gonna upgrade the Colonnade because it costs way too much cash. 348, 348. We really need the post-battle loot from this. That'll quote-unquote kickstart our economy a little bit. And you went here. Where are you gonna go? Please don't tell me they didn't move. Don't you dare. Oh, come on. You guys are fighting. What do you... Okay, we'll have to wait again. I'm willing to let this happen. Let them fight. Let them fight. We will move you... Wait, can you attack Flayed Rock from here? You're very close. Let's just move up a wee bit more so we are sure we can. Oh, they own Haunted Forest as well. And it's Snitch himself. We can't approach him. We're not close enough. I want Flayed Rock more than anything else. You know what? Yeah, just stay here. Stay here. We'll hope Snitch unjumps and attacks this guy together with this army. But even if he doesn't, even if he goes after these territories, that'll be fine, because we'll still attack Flayed Rock. Ah, man. Alright. Let's hope this works out. And you... you know what? Get out of Rebuild Lost Splendor, and then temporarily go into Tribute to the Phoenix King. We can't afford to untax you. Okay, it's about as good as it's gonna get. Let's end the turn. Let's hope that something happens here. Please, game. Alright, Eshin, yes, okay, they fought together. They had 3 armies there. Wow, ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Snitch is in march stance. Probably not gonna get a better chance to destroy his army if we can reach him right now, but I'm not entirely sure that we can. But let's find out. If we go into regular stance... Ooh, he'll be able to move away, but he is in march stance, so we can completely destroy this, and that's going to be all of their best units. I think we gotta try. Like, it's still dangerous, because they have some nice units in here, like 2 frickin' sets of Death Runners. We'll have to save our breath for them. I don't know whether Imrik can take on Snitch himself, but he's gonna have to try it. There's no ritual to pop. Let's just go. It's wartime. Wait. I have a plan. You guys, we will join war against Clan Eshin if you give us some cash. You're very weak, but you may be able to give us some cash. Moderate. Moderate. Low. 700. No, frickin' hell. Okay, how about 500? I'll take anything at this point. Join war. Payments. Demand payment 500. Alright, there it is. Here we go. Let's do this thing. Snitch, we have to kill you. Come on, don't be able to run away. Yes, you're not running away. We have you in march stance. Beautiful. And what do we have here? Oh, that's a warp grinder. Yeah. Alright, we will obviously do this in cinematic style. Gotta make sure to kill those elite units, and then the non-elites will soon follow. Let's do this thing.
Have no chance.
Alright, here we go. Dragonlord versus Deathmaster. Now, we do have a reasonably decent setup here. We have a little tiny area that is wooded for our High Elven Rangers to hide in. We also now have a steed for our Fire Mage, which means we can go all the way up to the enemy army and actually destroy it. The setup, fairly simple otherwise. Just slow it down while we get that cast off. We are going to be making use of the woods, as I said, and just blocking off our range units while our elites, meaning our White Lions, our Sun Dragon, and our Dragon Princes try to destroy the enemy elites, basically. It's elite versus elite action, plus we're obviously going to have to try to get a duel going between both Imrik and Snitch. And you know what? I would probably have been better off using a Burning Head here, but you have to remember, these units are, oh right, is it the Skaven Slave Slingers that are invisible? There are a bunch of units around that are invisible. We can't see the the Night Runners. We can't see the Death Runners. I don't recall whether you can see the Triads, but yeah, there's a lot of hidden units out here. Like, this entire blob is basically invisible, and Snitch is invisible. So, yeah, if it looks like the responses are a little bit odd, that's the reason for it. And actually, no, that went pretty well. 3 units basically completely killed by this Flamestorm. Yeah, that works out. That definitely works out. But yeah, since replays do work this way, if you guys are wondering, that's why the responses are the way they are. And there we go. Keep trying to speed it up and pressing the wrong buttons. Alrighty, so first target is going to be the Warp Grinders. Over here we have 3 separate units of archers targeting them. The reason for that is we don't want them to get close and get one of those Warp Quakes going, which is really, really bad. Now, you might notice that the dragon is waiting while everybody else is moving. Oh, this is what I clicked, didn't I? There we go. Yeah, the dragon is going to wait until one of their elites appear. I was basically waiting for one of the Death Runners to show themselves, or one of the other elites, or Snitch to show himself, or something. Because we're saving the breath and we're saving the attack to get rid of those units, as I noted earlier. Now over here, a Death Runner unit has shown itself and is immediately trying to protect the Night Runners over here from the Dragon Princes. I do move the Dragon Princes away because the Death Runners are armor piercing and they can do quite a lot of damage quite quickly, especially as they surround a unit like this. Fortunately, we have the mobility and it shouldn't be too much of a problem to get out of the press there. In the meantime, we have range units exchanging fire all over the place. Skaven Slave Slingers and such, although I probably should have focused the Gutter Runners a little bit more. Not that they're doing a crazy amount of damage to the Spearmen, but still. And there we go, the Clan Rats. Oh, no, these are Eshin Triads by the looks of them, and those Telltale Halberds and the non-Storm Vermin armor. Looks like they're going to charge our spearmen. Now, I would imagine that the triads would probably be able to beat a single unit of spears alone, but we do have support coming in. Oh, and you can see the dragon is ready to go now. Looks like we've identified a unit of death runners. So, we are going to breathe on it, and then we are going to focus it down with our archers as well, just to prevent it from actually approaching anything. We definitely don't want it fighting our rangers or our spears or anything like that. Not the best breath, because the Skaven units move really fast, so unless they're locked down, the breaths aren't super great at hitting them, but that's okay. As long as the dragon is here, it's observing the death runners and allowing them to get wrecked by the range units. We got a piercing bolts of burning going on in the center line over here. They're just oh, actually, these are the Eshin triads. That's probably to help the spearmen from getting killed. They're starting to take a little bit of damage, but they're still holding the ground fairly decently. I mean, this is early game Skaven. After all, they're not going to take a crazy amount of damage to any of this. There we go. Now, we see Imrik's running around. Why? Because he has spotted Snitch, who is over here now. He has appeared. He looks like he wants to go for the High Elven Rangers, which is just fine. We pop a Dragon Horn, I believe. Or, wait, no, that was the... I thought I popped... Oh, it was the Flaming Sword of Ruin. Okay, yeah, there we go. I knew there was a buff here somewhere, and finally, oh, I did not mean to speed it up. Both the Dragon and Imrik are going to go after Snitch. I know I wanted a duel with them, but at the end of the day, it looks like the Dragon is protecting Imrik with his tail. That's so adorable. That's so cute. But anyway, ooh, wow, Snitch is using his Whirl of Weeping Blades. That looks really cool. It looks like it could cut the dragon's head right off there. Well, it certainly cut that poor Elven Ranger apart, but I don't think Snitch is going to be able to stand up to these two together. Anyway, what I was saying is, while I did want the duel, I also want Snitch dead as fast as possible, just to make the rest of the army rout so we can take minimal casualties and continue the fight after this fight is over. The enemy is getting their single chieftain in, and obviously we're going to have a really hard time breaking down a chieftain who has fairly decent defenses for a Skaven, especially with something like Spearman, who really won't be able to do anything to this guy. Yeah, you just stay there and defend. At least we're holding him down. He can't do anything. The mage is here just to keep the leadership buff on all of our units. Fortunately, you can see all of the enemy units routing. Our range units have been going to town this entire battle, and they're actually starting to run out of ammunition at this stage, just by virtue of all their fire. Once again, the Skaven aren't really using their numbers to their advantage, not going around, not even summoning a Vermintide on top of the... or Dwellers Below on top of our range units, but hey, it's the AI, what can you do? Now, over here, our Dragon Princes got away from the enemy pile of Death Runners and are now helping out the White Lions. Once again, every time I see it, I just gotta comment about how much I love I love Imrik's color scheme. This works really well. This is one of the very few times you'll hear me complimenting the elves, so there we go. Ooh, we got some bowling in as well, so these units should be just about done. The White Lions held them all off for a decent amount of time. Over here, it looks like Snitch is basically no HP. The Dragon is done chasing him around, is just going after those remaining Death Runners, and this battle is just about over. The chain route is here. As soon as Snitch... dropped, and I guess as soon as the other Death Runners dropped, this battle is over. Let's watch him get run down, and then let's proceed to conquering the rest of his lands. Poke him. Come on, the deadly poke of Imrik. And there we are. Sorry, Snitch, you were not so worthy foe, although obviously we did not fight him one-on-one. I would have been curious to see whether he could kill Imrik, but I wasn't willing to risk insane casualties or Imrik getting crazily hurt, because we do need to fight 2 more frickin' full stacks of Skaven, and that's quite a bit. We're just gonna run down this... this chieftain, I don't, right, I couldn't quite recall at the end whether they were for sure in March stance, so I just wanted to make sure that one unit was dead, just in case. So let's find out how everybody did. I'm going to imagine that most damage will have come out of the archers, since they basically ran out of the ammunition, plus we had our fire mage who did an insane amount of damage with those piercing bolts, as well as that original starting flame storm that cost them 3 full stacks, or 3 full units. Lovely. Not stacks yet, but hey, we could always get more fire to approach 3 stag killing. Alrighty, that went pretty reasonably well. Oh, is the army alive? Oops, I thought it would be destroyed because it was in March stance, but I guess it wasn't at the edge of its range, or will it die anyway? I guess we're about to find out. I should die if it's in March stance, unless I'm mistaken it wasn't in March stance all along and I'm crazy. But either way, everybody did pretty darn well. We saw how much damage the Dragon Princes took to the Death Runners, which is not surprising, but obviously the Death Runners are glass cannons. Once again, the Rangers did pretty well. The White Lions were holding their own on the edge of the map. Imrik did a fairly good job killing Snitched. Michaela, I think, gets the MVP, because that was a lot of fire damage into all those Skaven. They really need the fire mages to burn them out. It works quite well. We are going to force labor. Wait, you're telling me the High Elves will use Skaven forced labor? Seems like a bad idea. Alright, well, let's load up on free Skavens. Or Skaven slaves, rather. Let's see, Shield of the Mearworm. Okay, yeah, that's lovely. And defeated Deathmaster Snitch. We get... Oh, Imrik gets stock for that. That's actually not bad. I like it. And the hero action costs -50. Well, I'll take that as well. Yeah, confident attacker, exterminator. Well, let's take the haunted forest, or you know what? Let's move up here. Wait, can we go into raiding stance from here? All right, you don't have raiding stance, do you? No, you do not. Okay, since we can't attack anything, I think Flayed Rock is more important. If this army is still gonna stay outside and we can draw out the garrison and fight them in the field, that would be really preferable. On the other hand, if there are too many units there, because I believe there's a full stack in Flayed Rock as well, what we could probably do is, if it doesn't work, we could back off, go into the Haunted Forest, take that, and go out here, set up an ambush, and then fight these guys out there. At least that's the dream. We'll see if it works out. Imrik's now at level 10, so we're getting there. Almost at level 12 for all the good stuff. We can get dedicated to Vol right now. Should give us a wee bit more cash just for those single units of Dragon Princes. And I wish it was 5 armor for the army, not just for the Dragon Princes, but that's okay. We got a lot of much needed money from that, which means we are going to immediately upgrade you. Oh man, it's gonna take all our cash. It will allow us to start building Dragon Princes, but it might not even be worth it yet. Oh man, I feel like we're better off upgrading a few of these Elven Artisans instead. Damn. Damn. Okay, I mean, if we have to, we have to. Public order is still all screwed up here. Tempted to upgrade the Colonnade now. Not good. What about you? Okay, this Colonnade is too expensive, I'm not gonna upgrade that. We have to save enough money so we can upgrade this to level 2 as soon as it's ready. You, oh man, the rebellion is coming. How much money does this province make? You know what? I think we're gonna have to untax it for a couple turns. We're still positive. At least there's that. And then switch, yeah, stay in tribute to the Phoenix King. Damn. Annoying, but what can you do once again? Okay. You know what? Don't upgrade the Colonnade. This place might rebel, but it can defend itself. We'll just, we'll save the money for the level 2 upgrade for the Haven here. Alrighty, and unsigned skill points twice, which means Michaela also got herself an upgrade. We didn't use the Burning Head that time. I did use Flamestorm, and I did use Piercing Bolts of Burning, so I think we're gonna keep both of these upgraded to the max, especially while we're fighting the Skaven. The Burning Head is great against the Skaven, don't get me wrong. It's particularly useful against them as they don't have a lot of armor, especially at this stage in the game. But I feel like Flamestorm is more likely to simply destroy a unit outright, because Burning Head really does need the enemy to be in a sort of straight line, so you can get it across their ranks, and we just don't have enough of a melee line to force the enemy into it. Anyway, let's end the turn. Let's see what these guys do, and then let's attack Flayed Rock. They're going to go to the Haunted Forest. That's interesting. That's really interesting, because it means that there's still a full stack at the Flayed Rock, but also it means that they're all behind the walls. And we'd have to siege for at least one turn. I think that means we attack Haunted Forest instead, kill the full stack here, and then attack Flayed Rock after. There we go. Yeah, see, and these guys are now in another March stance. Absolutely lovely. Okay, so we'll take care of this. Obviously, we're going to have to make a cut here because we already fought Snitch in cinematic style, so here it is. There it is, and alrighty, let's see what we're working with before we jump in here. So the first stack is really basic. They're March stanced, and there's a lot of Skaven Slaves in here, so I don't see any problems coming out of this. We do have a couple of elite units here. We have a fair couple Night Runners, a couple Storm Vermin, as well as a Warlock Engineer. Okay, so that means the enemy's going to be spamming Warp Lightning. We're going to take some damage. We're going to have to try to run around all the... Oh, damn, they have another freaking... they have another Warlock Engineer with Howling Warp Gale and Warp Lightning. Yeah, we're going to have to assassinate the Lords as fast as possible. Just to prevent them from killing all our range with those damn Warp Lightning spams. Okay, that's just something we'll have to deal with. Whether this will be more difficult than the Snitch battle, I don't know, but I'm about to find out. Let's go. Alrighty, round 2 against Clan Eshin, and we're facing quite a bit of a bigger host than last time, but it is unfortunately for the Skaven on the same map where we fought a 6,000 Skaven host the last time, and I think we can pull it off again. We get to get the basic same setup that we did last time with the High Elven Rangers holding their posts in the woods over here. We're going to use the rock as a sort of wall formation and move the spearmen to use it as an anchor point, and then obviously we'll send our elites behind. We'll have the dragon go around and breathe on jerks like it's doing right now. Not a crazy amount of damage, but some. I want as many units routing as fast as possible because this portion of the map probably won't be able to hold so easily. On the other hand, we already have Imrik moving in to fight the enemy lords. As I was saying when we were checking out what the enemy are bringing, we gotta kill both of the enemy lords and prevent those damn Warp Lightning casts from going in like that. Because those do an insane amount of damage. Ooh, Doom Rocket coming in, and it's going to go and hit our... it's going to hit our High Elven Rangers. For a second, I thought it was aiming for Imrik himself, but that's okay. Probably would have been better if it did than our more fragile units, but on the bright side, this unit is basically dead. Oh, look at the doggo jump from the dragon. With their lord gone, we just have to take care of their other hero, or their other lord, I guess. Well, it's a hero, right? It's a Warlock Engineer. And then this army should probably take quite a bit of damage. I mean, look at all these Skaven once again. Ooh, I love the effects of the arrows actually dropping into the water. I'm glad that they actually bothered to make that effect. Some games, yeah, shoot at water and then nothing happens, even in this day and age. Not naming any names. In the meantime, obviously, our range units are focusing down all the enemy range units. We don't want them focusing our own High Elven Rangers while they are relatively undefended, especially hitting them in the sides. Over here, it looks like our mage is getting a cast off. I don't know. Oh, it's a burning head all across this line of units, which is exactly what I was talking about with the use of the burning head as opposed to the flame storm before. We basically had a choice of burning head across this line or a flame storm somewhere like out here where the enemy didn't have any or where we didn't have any units, basically. But this would have felt a little bit cheap because these units are only here because Imrik was chasing an enemy lord around. I generally don't like to force the enemy to bunch up against a hero like this because I feel like it's a little bit of a cheap tactic that the AI can't avoid, and it's just something I don't like to abuse personally. Or like corner camping, like you guys will have noticed that I never ever corner camp because once again, it's it's sort of an illusion and it's unfair to the AI. And the AI needs all the help it can get, let's face it. Anyway, what are we looking at here? The Dragon Princes are running around, the White Lions are doing so as well in the back lines, just getting rid of any units that might... you know, come back. We don't want them to rout and then rally and then rout and then rally, the same old thing that the Skaven tend to do. And oh, it looks like we're gonna get another cast off from that Warplagging at a fair distance because the enemy hero is all the way over here. So the cast range on that is pretty damn nice. Let's take a look at what's going over here. These poor High Elven Rangers are taking a lot of damage. I decided to pop a Cascading Fire Cloak to give them the extra melee defense as they are getting attacked by both these units of Clan Rats and, more importantly, this unit of Storm Vermin with Sword and Shield, the best unit that the enemy has on the field here. And it's clear that they're the best, because they're doing a lot of damage. Or I should say a lot of damage for Skaven. I mean, if this was an elite unit of another faction, they probably... I mean, not really elite unit, it's a tier 3 unit after all. We have to remember that Storm Vermin aren't really all that high up in the tier list. And look at Imrik, like, this happened organically. He was just trying to chase down an enemy lord and he got trapped. But it's okay. I don't mind it nearly as much if it happens organically, and we're still not focusing our range units. And oh, I was talking about this the last episode, but I missed it here. For once, the enemy managed to get an enemy Night Runner unit behind us. It looks like it approached here or here. I didn't actually see where it came from, but it appeared. I only saw it when it appeared right behind all of our range units. Unfortunately for them, they're not very damage resistant, and all 3 range units focused them down and basically killed them instantly. Poor rats. At least they tried this time. And other than that, we have these Storm Vermin with halberds. They are now routing. They are the other elite unit on the field, though obviously not as good against our specific type of units as the enemy Storm Vermin with swords. And this army should be just about broken. I sped through this particular little battle a little bit more so than I did the Snitch battle, just because I felt like it was a wee bit less... Oh, damn it. Talking about speeding up here. I just felt like this one is a little bit less interesting despite the fact that we had more enemy troops on the field, just because they didn't have those Death Runners, really nothing but those 2 units of Storm Vermin. Deadly Poke of the Dragon Princes this time. There we go. Let's at least watch a few Dragon Prince kills, and this unit is about to rout, just like every other unit on the field. Oh, look, this unit looks... Is it coming back, or is it running from white lines? Oh, it's coming back. But these guys are routing, and I think the rest of the enemies will chain rout any second now. They're all trying to run off the field, and obviously we don't actually care about chasing them down, because this is it's a settlement battle, so they'll all be dead. There you go, Imrik. You defeated that nearly numberless host of Skaven. You proud of yourself? You go wash that blood off. And oh, look at this. These Storm Vermin are coming back, and I think that the enemy chain rout will happen as soon as they're dead. So Imrik gonna get back in here, and let's get a breath in here as well. A second one of the battle. Imrik doesn't care about it as much because he has fire resistance and ward save, but he still took a little bit of damage to it. But that should make sure that these Storm Vermin rout, and it looks like they're shattered. They won't be coming back, and neither will anybody else in this army. There we go. I think the fact that this battle went by faster was at least in part due to the fact that we were able to destroy both the enemy Lord and Hero really, really quick. That Warlock Engineer that charged in right here, very close to Imrik, and the Dragon as well. And what the hell are all these shadows? What is this? What is going on here? I'm so confused, but what? What is that? This is kind of freaking me out. Are these the souls of all the ratmen we killed, perhaps? Huh. I feel like I've never noticed this happen before. Or maybe I'm blind. Oh, they're the... Oh, okay. They're the... Huh. Why would it be rendering the grass at a distance but not close up? That's really weird. Yeah, it looks like it's the grass. Yeah, see, there you go. Why would you render it when you're far away and when you... Huh. That's really strange. Was it doing this when we were actually fighting? I really need to go back over this video to see this. No, wait, I remember looking at the water here, Huh. Okay, well, I'm obviously getting really distracted. All that's beside the point. As I was saying, the enemy heroes got themselves killed really quickly, which crippled the morale of the enemy Skaven army, as it does to Skaven armies in general, and we were able to pull off the win with fairly little concern, other than our one unit of High Elven Rangers getting a little bit wrecked by those armored Storm Vermin. But that's not surprising. That's not a great matchup for the High Elven Rangers, as the Storm Vermin are armored and enough and can dish out enough damage for the High Elven Rangers to be, you know, considerably damaged. It would have been better if we had a Spearman unit there to hold the line against the Storm Vermin, while the High Elven Rangers were used as a damage dealer, charging them in the flank. But anyway, that's it for this time. Alrighty, there we are. That one was a little bit tougher than the one against Snitch, I think, though I think it was more of a function of the sheer number of units than anything else. Gotta give credit where it's due. The Storm Vermin actually managing to almost bring down one of our units of High Elven Rangers, but otherwise no one was really all that hurt. And with regards to kills, I mean, obviously you always get a freaking ton of kills when fighting the Skaven, but we did pretty darn decently all around. I wonder why this unit... Oh, I guess you are mainly firing against Skaven slaves, whereas you guys are mainly firing against clan rats, because the kills seem the same, but the damage seems more on you, like way more, which is kind of interesting. Huh. Go figure. And, oh, in fact, you guys and the Dragon Princess, obviously, managed to beat the Fire Mage this time around, but still pretty damn good. And Imrik, nearly 8k. Pretty good for a single entity. Alrighty, there we go. That's going to be yet another territory for us, the Haunted Forest, which we are going to occupy right here. Clan Eshin revealed, thanks, and wow. Vam Races of Defense. Damn, Imrik is real lucky. Who needs the freaking Invocation of Vol when you just keep getting great stuff? What's better, though? 8% ward save outright or more melee defense. Actually, he has fairly high melee defense, so maybe this is maybe we'll save this for our second Lord, especially if there's another Lord that has a little bit less armor. Especially when he's on his dragon, the ward defense, ward save rather, will probably help us a wee bit more. What is the armor? Oh, and the armor of Caledor is going to give us another 10%. Yeah, let's stack ward save all over the place as much as possible. If we can get another couple of sources, that's going to be pretty ridiculous. Lovely. Okie dokie, so that is that for Haunted Forest. We are almost at level 12, but not quite there yet. I'm hoping what'll happen is next turn, these guys... Ooh, wait, we have a freaking Athilmar Maid or Elven Forge here. Yes, yes. While we're here, when in Rome / when in Haunted Forest, build a couple Eagle Claws. Beautiful. Wow, this really worked out. I did not expect this. And you know what? Build one more Spearman. 2 Eagle Throwers, and yeah, that's going to cost us basically all our money. But it'll make sure that when we attack Flayed Rock with its walls, we will be able to bring down the towers even if we don't build siege stuff. But anyway, what I'm hoping is they build another army out here and we'll be able to draw them out into a battle outside the walls anyway. But still, this will really help, especially as we won't have to go back here, build an Athilmar Forge, and then go all the way down here, because we do have to go after Malice. We can't have him here. Regardless of whether it's important to go after the orcs and dwarfs as early as possible, we can't leave Malice at our back. See, don't leave a Dark Elf at your back. But anyway, I believe that we can end this turn. We're basically out of time for this episode, unfortunately, so we will have to end it in a few. I'm going to ignore all the recruit rank bonuses because I really don't give a damn. Let's go for the Trumpeters. Probably won't be bothering with Light Cav either. I wish this didn't cost money, but unfortunately it does. Alrighty. Let us end this turn. Let's see if these guys build that other army. Ideally, yes, they will. Perfect. Oh, Imrik, you are truly blessed because we've lucked out quite a few times here, haven't we? Because now we'll be able to destroy a lot of their forces in the field. I mean, we'll have to fight the battle again after a siege, but we'll be able to do more damage this way. Although, on the other hand, they won't be as bunched up as they would be if we were to fight them outside. Oh, we can't attack this in a single turn, can we? It looks like we're just a wee bit... Wait, can we? But we want to fight it outside anyway, so I think what we'll do is we're going to go right on the edge of the forest right here. And then we're going to... Oh, I wanted to encamp. Then we can't. That's my bad. I didn't realize that this would cost more than 50%. I thought, oh wow, this is such a short distance. It won't matter, but I guess the forest slowed us down. Well, we can't go back in here now, because we have to approach. Alright, let's just set up in this busing. I don't want to set up an ambush, because this army might move first, as opposed to the stack in here. And we want to draw them out. Alright, so we'll stay right here. Next episode, we are going to start by attacking and not going to build any more troops because we are losing money now. I think with that, I just want to double check if there's any buildings that we really need right now, at least the ones that we can afford, and it doesn't look like it. We gotta keep saving for that haven at Crookback Mountain. Oh, and it looks like some orcs are taking over the former territory of the Silver Pinnacle, or the Lamian Sisterhood, rather. Okay. Okay. That's fine. What might happen is these orcs might come down, destroy the undead, and declare war on us. But hopefully Mount Silverspear will be able to defend itself, at least for the first part of the attacks. I mean, it's got some defenders. Against a non-full stack, it should be able to hold. But if a full stack comes a-calling, it's going to need a maxed out wall. But anyway, those are all problems for next time, wherein we will attack Clan Eshin here and hopefully destroy all of the Red Cloud afterwards as well, especially since they don't have any kind of defending units, or they don't have a capital building, so they don't have any walls. We can see that these are wall settlements, so we should be able to take out those just fine. And then after that, I guess we move on to Dread Rock, but we'll have to wait for that. So with that said, as always, I do appreciate any and all feedback with regards to the gameplay or the way I do things on this channel. If you have a second, please do take it to leave a like and or a comment to support the channel. It really does help. As always, all glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.